I just was immediately drawn into the script just from page one. The characters just kind of were alive. It was an interesting concept. It was treating the world of medical research very realistically. The thriller component was built in, but it wasn't overplayed. The show is very grounded in terms of its science and what's going on. The science fiction elements are truly things of what could happen with technology, what could happen with bioengineering or retroviruses and that, and what are the possible outcomes that would happen beyond that. Well, the first season is going to be very intensively focused on this research facility and what's happening there. The format that we're taking is that every episode is a day, so it's really 13 days in the life of this lab, which just increases the tension and the pressure as people get more tired and lack of sleep, and the walls seem to be closing in on them. The people from the outside, from CDC, are coming into what they think is a fairly straightforward problem. There's been an accidental outbreak of some virus within this lab. They have to quarantine some people, and they want to get to the heart of what this virus is about. What they discover bit by bit is there's a lot more going on here than they were initially told, and then very quickly, because they are also caught up in the outbreak, they can't leave either. One of the interesting things that our team discovers is that the research that's underway in this lab has the potential to change the nature of humanity itself. It could be an enormous change in sort of how we look at ourselves and how we live our lives, but it also has the potential to wipe us out. As the show moves forward, you set up sort of an expectation of what it is, but then as you get into the 3, 4, 5, and 6 episodes, you start realizing that actually this is a shifting, more complicated structure, and I'm not quite sure who I'm rooting for anymore. We should be able to cast from a variety of pools, because this is not a United States government operation. This is drawn from all over the world, and hopefully we would like to have a very diverse cast. We'd like to bring in a lot of different cultures and cultural touch points and really make this sort of, the lab should represent the Earth. The tone of the show will be taut, but I think it'll be leavened with humor throughout. I think that, people in extraordinary circumstances tend to want ways to relieve the tension among each other, and I think they're always, in something like this, there's lines of competitiveness that form when people in certain teams are sort of eyeing the other team, and we're better than them, or we're smarter than them, or we don't want those guys from the outside to come in here and save our bacon. We can do this on our own, and the guys from the outside are like, these morons got themselves into this trouble, but we're here to save them. So I think you've got that sort of natural competitiveness quality to it, and then you've got how people just behave under pressure.